Oh, what's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. We are live for another video. This one's a bit more chilled out. This one's a bit more relaxed. This is more about me and you having a chat for an hour and a bit. You can ask me any question you want, obviously within reason. You know what I mean? Not in dodgy, not in too personal. But listen, we're here. It could be football related. It can be not football related. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be football related. And yeah, big up to everybody who's locked in. If you've got a chat, put it in. Super chats and membership chats get priority. So if you do send them, you'll get priority for your chat. And yeah, man, let's have a good time, man. Big up to everybody who's here. Tyrell's in the building. Big up to Mohammed Chowdhury, one of the waviest Malis in the game. Big up Mustafa's in the building. Man like Delhi's in the building. Deli Ali, man, what a player he used to be. Not anymore, man. Big up to him, obviously. Gone through a lot of stuff, man. But yeah, man, hopefully he gets back. Big up to Stephanie's always here, supporting the channel. Noah's always here. Isak always here. You know what I've noticed about this channel, yeah? Is it's always the same faces every year. I know every one of your names, man. It's crazy. Pedu, Georgie Tune for life. Big up to you. Zuhaib's always here. Yeah, man. You lot always here, man. So big up to the community, man. Big up to community and get your questions in. I've actually been busy today. I'll tell you what I've done today. So today I've been at a YouTube event. Shout out to YouTube for allowing me to come on and be part of a panel of speakers who were talking about mental health. So mental health and well-being. I was speaking on a panel. YouTube invited me down. Shout out to YouTube for inviting me down. We're talking about it specifically men's mental health. Very, very, for me, important subject that I don't think a lot of us talk about enough, especially in my community as well. I'm in the Somali community, I'm in the black community, etc., etc. But like you say, mental health doesn't discriminate anyone. It can get anyone, whether you're black, white, Asian, any color, any race. But obviously today, specifically, we're talking about men's health in the black community. So I was chosen to speak on it, and you know what? It was a good one. It was very, very deep. And yeah, man, anyone suffering out there, man, speak to people. You know what I mean? And yeah, just look after yourselves, innit? And focus on yourselves as well. Not always try please other people, man. And like I said, I try to give you content to help ease that. You know what I mean? Some people message me saying, "Oh, I watch your videos and it helps with my mental health, etc., etc." So yeah, man. Big up to everybody who's supporting the channel, and like I said, big up to yous as well, because you lot are the goats, man. You lot are the goats. But yeah, today, yeah. I had to do a painting, right? And you're gonna have to grade this painting out of 10. If it's bad, it's bad. I had to do a painting today that would kind of describe what would I see as an idealistic kind of me. And this is what I painted today. Can you see that, guys? Rate that painting out of 10. So this is what I drew today. It says enjoy life. It's got the sun here. You've got the behind kind of almost sunset. You've got the swimming pool here. So I've got a swimming pool there. And then so if you look at here, that's my what, that's my son playing football there. That's my future missus. She's right there in the football. And then there's me there, right there. And that's a football pitch there. And then you got my house there. So and then I put enjoy life. But yeah, if you let me know, you can actually be fair in your judgment. What do you rate this painting? You know what I'm saying? Is it good? Is it bad? Let me know. But it's the effort that counts, isn't it? It's the effort that counts. And yeah, man, that was me today, man. So we did a little bit of painting and whatnot. Did a 7-year-old. Listen, man, allow me, man, allow me. You know what? I'm was you really a teacher? Yeah, yeah. Listen, I don't know why I keep like repeating it, but I was a teacher, but obviously my teacher wasn't to paint, innit? You know what I'm saying? I wasn't a painter. I was more a chemistry teacher. So yeah, man. Big up to everybody here. Participation award. Yo, reception level. Oh, you lot are killing me. You lot are killing me, man. You lot are killing me. Uh, yeah, man, I appreciate it, man. Listen, we're trying, man. We're trying, man. The weight loss continues, man. It's not easy. Weight loss, I'm telling you now, guys, it's ups and downs, man. You know, there's times where I put weight back on and then I lose it and then I put it on. But yo, we're trying, man. We're trying, man. The weight loss is hard, man, because you know what it is, yeah. And you know, you have to be real, yeah. But it's one of them. It depends on your emotions as well. Some days you might not feel like going gym. But what I said in my head, yeah, is eat clean and try and get your steps in and try and go to the gym as much as you can. I'm consistent. I go at least 4 times a week. I'm trying in it. So anyone who's on a weight loss journey, keep going, man, because it's not easy, man. Your mind is probably 80% rather than physical. So if you can get your mind in there, it's one of them, man. So you got to be, yeah, that's it, man. You got to be consistent. If you're not consistent with your weight loss journey, or even if you not even do weight loss, even if it's muscle, if you're trying to gain muscle, if you're trying to, I don't know, if you're trying to do something in it, I don't know what your goal is, but mine is to build muscle and lose weight. That's my goal, and we keep on going, man. You know what I mean? The journey continues, man. We keep on going. Yo-yo diet like me. Big up Lucas, man. Big up everybody here, man. Make sure you like the video. Like I said, get your journeys in. Yeah, man. Yeah, go to the gym. Yeah, man. Whatever time. I like to go around about midday, around about 12 till 2. That's when I normally go to the gym. I used to go nighttime. I used to go evening time, but now I go in the day. Yeah, diet is key, bro. Diet is key, man. Without no diet, there's no point of doing the gym. It's tough, but it's one of them, man. What is your daily diet? To be honest with you, it's a mixture. I like fish. I've been having a lot of fish at the minute. So I've been having fish, chicken, um, sweet potato, stuff like that, man. I'm trying to do that, but then I'm trying to not have carbs as well because carbs is the killer, man. If rice and all that, I'm trying to stop rice and all that. Obviously, you can have it in moderate, but you get me. You gotta make sure you stay away from the carbs, man. Obviously, for people that are having weight loss, carbs are the one that what I mean. They're the ones that I find the hardest to kind of lose. So I would say that, man. Big up to Kalechi says, I want to become a successful YouTuber like yourself. What should I do to succeed? Um, what should I do to succeed? For me, the first one is consistency. Are you going to be consistent? Like today, I spoke to a couple of YouTubers and they said to me, I've not got the views today. How can you help me out? The views will come, but you'll never really get the views if you stop being consistent. So I always say, always show up. You know what I mean? So once have a niche, Don't just do something. If I'm a new YouTuber right now, yeah, I'm not doing what everybody else is doing. Okay, you can still do that, but I feel like for me, get a niche. Like today, I met a guy who does real estate reviews. He goes around big houses and does real estate. I've never seen that. I don't really watch that kind of content. That's something that's anything that you like, go and do it. That's what I would say, people. So yeah, man, consistency, find a niche, and I think you should be okay. Um, Big up to you. Keep getting your questions in, guys. Keep getting your questions in. Your mind always finds a way to keep you away from doing a couple of stuff as it keeps you alive. Good stuff. Yeah, that's it, man. 100%. You know what I mean? If you're not uncomfortable around those things, then it's gonna be tough. Absolutely. Um, what else is there, people? Get your questions in. I think there was a question before. What happened with United stand, and do you regret leaving? Listen, I think there's a video out there, people, to be honest with you. I think there's a guy that made a video. I don't know who's made a video, yeah, but there's a video out there that's been made about so many people leaving the United stand. Listen, I left the United stand actually on good terms. I didn't really do anything. I didn't really say anything. I didn't really cause an issue. I just left. And I did my own thing. I didn't really cause an issue. But you know what it is with me, yeah? It's when people talk about you in it, like and chat shit about you. That's where for me, I get the ump. I don't really like go for anyone. I don't really say anything behind anyone's back. I don't, you know me, man. I don't really talk about other people. I'm too busy to be talking about other people. But you see when people call you out, and the reason why I've been a bit pissed off and I went last time the way I did was the way I was. It was a bit like subtle, and it was almost like indirects. I hate indirects, man. Because for me, if you're gonna say something, just say my name. It makes it easier. Just say my name, say what you got to say about me, and keep it moving. I'd rather you be honest and say what you're gonna say, and say it with your chest, rather than put little indirects. That was the only reason why I kind of had the But for me, I've got no problem with anyone. I keep it moving. Saeed TV, we got a community here, and it is what it is. Do I regret leaving? No, because I became the man who I was today. You know what I mean? And I'm thriving. So that's all I can say, man. Not that's all I can say. Um, what do you prefer, biryani or Dubai? Biryani, that's food and Dubai. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say Dubai because you can have food anywhere. So I'm gonna say Dubai. Big up, man. Big up, man. Big up to everybody here, man. Um, why do you hate Romero so much? Listen, I don't hate Romero. I actually don't. I've given him credit. Romero, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've given Romero credit. But I just love rattling Toby. I love rattling Toby. So Toby, I'm gonna keep rattling you, mate. You know what I'm saying to you. So, but no, I don't know, man. I just find him. I don't think he's that great. I think he's a good defender, but is he the way that Tottenham fans gas him? I don't think there is. Yeah, I think he's rash. I think he's a liability, and I also think he always needs a defender next to him to kind of make him a bit more kind of calmer. Van der Ven has been that. So listen, I give credit where it's true, but I also have said it from day one. He's a liability, and it's one of them where Toby has not taken it well, and it is what it is. Um, how did you become a United fan? So basically, I could have easily been a City fan. I could have easily, right now, this wall could be blue. These signs could be Man City. I could have been a Man City fan. But you see who stopped me? And shout out to my uncle. You know what I'm saying to you? I went down to his house in Moss Side. There was a big game going on. At that time, I was watching football, but I never really had a team. This is what, 6, 7 years old. I go over there and I go to watch Arsenal versus Manchester United. The score ended 1-1. Thierry Henry volleys it over the head of Barthez, and I think we scored on the other end, 1-1. But that day, my uncle was a United fan. The whole house was really United. And then I just became immersed into my United. I started following them. I started watching them, Ruvan Nistelrooy, etc., etc. So I was basically a fan because of my uncle. Because back in the day, there was no Sky boxes. Excuse me. There was no Sky boxes. You had to go and watch football, probably at your uncle's house, probably in a bar, wherever. Like to have Sky back in the day was a real privilege. And the only person who had it in my neighborhood was my uncle. So shout out to the uncle. Big up to you says, I've always wanted to know how you met all the big six crew, Turkish, Grizz, Tobes, and Matisse. So basically, I only knew Turkish because Turkish was on AFTV. Shout out to AFTV. But Turkish was on AFTV. So I only kind of knew Turkish because obviously I was on the United stand back in the day. And then obviously we were doing fan cams and etc. etc. I remember I went to the game 2019, was it? I was doing content for AFTV, and then he was in the background with a couple of other men, etc., etc. And I remember they beat us 2-0. It was in January. Remember that day I went there and I met him there. I think I met him beforehand, but I met him proper there. And then he's come to away games, etc., etc. So I kind of knew him only. Everyone else I met in the big six: Matisse, sorry, Grizz, Tobes, Matisse, all of them, even Steve. I never knew who Steve was. People think Manchester's a small place. Well, I didn't know where City fans were. You know what I mean? No pun intended with that one, but City fans, I don't know. You get me? Only City fans I know was my family, and that was it. So it is what it is. But big up, man. Why do Somalis play five-a-side, don't pass? I don't know because maybe it's about the flair. Maybe it's about the flair. Maybe we just like to see the skill side of football rather than what you have to do. I feel like that's where maybe we've gone wrong, is that we're concentrating too much on flair, skills, rather than being actual footballer, which is more than just flair and skills. You know, if we'd have concentrated more on that, and obviously there's other cultural issues as to why we don't play level aside football, but in particular, is that we just treat the football like it's just a little game. When reality, when you got scouts watching you, they're gonna be like, "Where's your overall game? Are you passing? Are you keeping possession?" We don't want to do that. We want to just relax. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Blue Boy with the super chat. Sorry, with the chat. He says, Saeed, what are your future plans for your channel? Do you have plans on moving to studio or something like love your channel, by the way? Big up to you. I do. I'm planning on building a studio. Whether that happens now, whether that happens in the future, I'm not sure. I personally want to buy a house where I can just renovate it to what I want to do. Currently, I'm renting, so you can't really do that when you're renting. You can only do certain things. So I would rather have my own house, own it, and then do what I need to do. So hopefully, inshallah, by the grace of God, and obviously you guys helping the channel, supporting the channel, I can do that. But in terms of what we can do, first let's get to 100K. Then, bro, global man. I wanna go on tours. I wanna build like so many stuff like in the future. Build it as a franchise. Build it as like a mogul, like a business. Like I'm not saying obviously my channel's a business, but build it into an empire. That's the word I'm looking for. Saeed TV empire, global, like it's gonna be massive, isn't it? If it is already global, you guys will say that. Um, big up to you guys. Biggest surprise and biggest disappointment in the Premier League doesn't have to be United. Biggest surprise have been for me Tottenham Hotspur. I think they've been my biggest surprise. I didn't expect them to be this good. You know what I mean? Obviously, they've fallen off, but I didn't expect Ange to have this impact. Biggest disappointment. Who's been a disappointment? Obviously, United and whatnot. Disappointment. Who's been a big letdown for me that I just look at and I think, let me just look at the Premier League table quickly. Who's been a big letdown? You got United and Chelsea, but then Chelsea, I would say still Chelsea. Uh, Letdowns are very strong. I'd probably say Chelsea. I'd probably still say Chelsea. Maybe it's too early, I think, to kind of decide on that one. But probably Chelsea. Newcastle, yeah. Newcastle's a good one as well. Yeah, Newcastle. You know what? Tell a lie, I think this one as well. Burnley. I thought Company would be better than this. I generally thought Company would be better than this. So I'd probably say Burnley. I thought they'd be having a bit about them, but they look awful, man. They look awful, Burnley. But yeah, that's what I would say. Um, Big up to Swami Than. He says, Saeed, just to say, man, you're the only terrible United fan in the world. Need more career modes. Tomorrow, hopefully, I might have one tomorrow. Inshallah, please. God willing, tomorrow I will have a career mode. If things go to plan. If I can go to the laundrette and get back on time. Let me do them things tomorrow. Because I need to go to the laundrette. So let me see if I can do them too. Big up to LFC Aaron. This is the only one of the few Liverpool fans I can tolerate because he comes with a bit of banter. But big up Saeed, and no question, just say a great run channel, LFC rivals, but not enemies. I really enjoy your content. Love for that, man. Appreciate the donation, my guy. Ozan says, you saying you want to compete with Don Robbie and DR Sport. Listen, I don't want to compete with no one. I have my own lane, bro. Listen, shout out to Robbie and Don DR Sports, but I don't do competition. You know, life is not about competition, man. That's what creates jealousy. That's what creates a lot of aggro, man. Listen, everybody can eat, man. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of food for everyone. You know, that's why I always say, man, you don't have to be blocking anyone's kind of anyone's success, man. You get everyone can eat, bro. You know, there's a big world out there. So I always say to people, everyone can eat, man. Big up Nedu, man. It's been a while, man. Hope you're well, bro. Big up my brother. Big wins, my bro. More big wins coming. Keep making us proud. Big up to my guy, man. I appreciate all the way from Canada, man. I appreciate the love. Saeed, big up to Sophia. Make sure you follow her channel. She says, do you think Somalia have a chance to qualify for the World Cup 2026? Forza Somalia. I wish, but I'll be honest with you, I don't think so. It's going to take a miracle. Do miracles happen? Yeah, possibly, but I don't think so. But one day, inshallah, in my lifetime, I could see Somalia in a World Cup. That would be absolutely a dream. That would be a dream. It really, really would. Nuruddin, your uncle. People keep saying this. Nuruddin is not my uncle, guys. I met Nuruddin. That's a question here. I met Nuruddin outside Old Trafford. And well, to be fair, I didn't know of him. I knew his brothers. I used to play football with his brothers. I didn't really kind of know him. I knew that he had an older brother. They used to call him a madman, but I didn't know of him, if you know what I mean, guys. So I knew Nuruddin. I seen him at the United games. And then I remember that game against Newcastle. Guys, watch the fan cam against Newcastle. That's where Nuruddin became the man he was today. He went sick at Mourinho. And watch that fan cam. There's a fan cam. Nuruddin outside Newcastle. We drew 0-0. It was awful, absolutely awful game. And he came out and went ballistic. So that's where I met him, took his number. I said, let's do a podcast. We called it the Straight Jacket Podcast. And then we've been here 256 podcasts still. That's 4 years. So yeah, man, big up to you. Big up my guy Lucas from Australia. Australia. He says, question, bucket list destinations of why? Antarctica for aliens, for example. I've got to say Australia first. Definitely Australia. I want to go to as far as possible away from where I am. So I can go to Europe. I can go to America. But I want to go to somewhere where it's so far away. So Australia is one. I want to go to Asia. You know, so I would say Australia and Asia. Obviously, South Africa. I want to go South Africa as well. You know, I want to go to all these places. So hopefully, we're going to see that as well. Big up Tiang Yang says, Saeed, which player from the top six has surprised you? Surprised me. I think Conor Gallagher. I know he's not in the top six, but I can't lie. I like Conor Gallagher. You know? I don't know what it is about Conor Gallagher, but I don't think he's just a workhorse, you know. I think he's more than that, you know. I think he surprised me this season. I'm going to say Conor Gallagher. Um, Also, Pepper Metasar, he surprised me as well. I didn't think he had that in him. I think for me also, who surprised me elsewhere? That's about it, really. Yeah, that's about it. Come Cape Town. Yeah, man, come on, bro. We're gonna visit them all, man. We're gonna visit them all. Big up, man. Come South Africa, we'll sort you. Whereabouts? Cape Town, yeah? Cape Town? Okay. You know, today I met a lot of South Africans today. They were telling me, man, come down wherever you want to come. Let me know. We'll sort it out for you. Guys, keep getting questions in and smash the like button, people. Hit that like button. If you can do that, that'll be appreciated me. Have you ever done Umrah? Nah, man. You know what? My plan is to take my mom and dad to Umrah. That's my plan. So I'm gonna surprise them one day. So inshallah, maybe in the future, but you never rush things like that. You know what I mean? You've got the timing will be right, similar to Hajj. You know what I mean? When your time is here, your time is here. So that's one thing I'm gonna do soon. But maybe this year, maybe next year. Who knows, man? Who knows? Slide into Miami. Bro, Miami's crazy, bro. Miami's crazy. We got to hit Johannesburg. Bro, listen, we need to talk to Turkish, my guy. We need to say to Big Six, South Africa. I'm going to say it to Turkish, Big Six, South Africa. Imagine that. You know, we're hopefully go to the Euros, but if we could go somewhere in that time to South Africa, or even maybe next year, it doesn't have to be this summer. It could be in the winter, because I know that your winter is our summer. Is that correct? I'm sure that is. So basically, we come into your right now is your summer. So enjoy it. Which players are you selling in Man United? Phew, how much time have you got, man? How much time have you got? I'm selling Anthony. I'm selling McTominay. I'm selling Maguire. I'm not gonna lie to you. If the right price came in for Rashford, I sell Rashford. The right price came for Bruno, I sell Bruno. I don't think there's many that I'd keep. I'd probably keep Lissandro Martinez. I pick Hoyland. I'll keep the youngsters that are there. Maybe Onana can stay. Maybe I don't know. But if you had to, honestly, if I had to decimate this squad, I would do. I would have to change the 11. I would do. Um, yeah, sure, bro. There's so many, man. There's so many. India versus Australia World Cup final, cricket World Cup final. Who do you think will win? I'm gonna go for India. I'm gonna say India's gonna win that one. I'm gonna say India. How do you deal with plastic people? I don't know. I don't go after. I don't really bump into a lot of plastic people, to be honest with you. But I know what you mean in terms of like I don't know, fake fans, people that don't really. I don't know, man. It depends, innit? If they're trying to get into football, it depends on their mentality and the way they kind of approach it. Innit? If they're trying to get into football and they don't much know about football, but they're trying to get into the vibes, and that's different. But for those that just use it for clout and they try to just, you know what I mean, like try to act like they know things and whatnot. Nah, man, definitely not. So yeah. Big up to he says right now, Johnny Evans or Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva. Listen, Thiago Silva is one of the most disrespected centre backs to ever grace the game. Let me repeat that to you. Thiago Silva, we don't talk about the longevity. And it's not just longevity, it's consistently playing well at the highest level. When have you looked at Thiago Silva and thought, you know what, he's had a really, really bad season? Even when Chelsea were that bad, he was one of their better players. Thiago Silva's been phenomenal throughout his whole career, and he deserves to be put in them brackets. Maybe not the Maldinis of this world, but just below that. He's in there, man. So for me, Thiago Silva, unbelievable. How do you reckon Luxembourg get out of the what? Luxembourg? They have qualified. No way have they qualified. Have they qualified? Nah, they're not in the Euros, man. Come on. I don't know if you're from there, mate, but yeah, I don't think they're from there. What were you like in school? I was there. I was one of the class clowns. I was one of them. Like I just made people laugh in it. You know what I'm saying to you? I was just one of them where I was about banter. You get me? I was the one that was making the jokes. You know what I'm saying to you? So yeah, I'd probably say that was me. You get me? The class clown. I wasn't the most. You know, I weren't getting the gal. I weren't really. I wasn't. I was really shy in school, man. I stepped up in college though. When I was in college, that's when I stepped up my game. But in school, I was about my studies. But then also, I was a class clown. You get me? You know the ones there. So I'd probably say that me. Where do you get your catchphrase? The curtains are on the wall. Listen, I have been butchering words since college. Like people don't know that I have been doing this since college. If I get you my college friends right now and I call them right now, they would say the same things that I'm saying right now. I used to butcher everything and I still do it. I don't know. I always just say the opposite or say it in broken terms. Like you know what I mean? Like the curtains are on the wall. Like I always say the wrong sayings. I've been doing that forever. So that's just me. Big up to CJ1. Big up to everybody sending super chats, man. I appreciate the love, man. In the game of worst, take a pic. Take a pic of you in a Liverpool shirt and share it with your friends, or keep the Glazers in charge for your lifetime. Listen, shirt mate, all day long, man. Listen, to get the Glazers gone. Are you mad? Yeah, man. Listen, and the Glazers stay. They're gonna stay here forever. Nah, allow that, man. I'll take the Liverpool shirt and then I'll give it you back. It is what it is. You know, it happens. Things happen. Get rid of the Glazers. Yeah, you're mad. You're mad. Any plans outside football in terms of YouTube? You know what? I don't know. The future, you never know. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know what's crazy? Yeah, I was gonna do lifestyle content, but because the way football content is so it takes a lot of time, guys. You got to remember the amount of volume of content we've got to do. So when summer finishes, there's transfer news. like this is why I enjoy international breaks. A lot of people say, "Yo, I'm bored international break." This is where I kind of recharge. I just relax. I take it all in. Like international breaks are so perfect for me, especially for content creators to recharge. You know, because it can be boring, but this is a time where you got to go places. Like today, I was at a YouTube event. You know, you might go see family, you might go on holiday. So I can't lie, I like it in that terms. So yeah, I would probably say do lifestyle content, but again, whether I find time for that is one of them, man. Best area in London to live in. I don't know. I prefer North London. I like North London. If I was going to live somewhere, I'd live in North London just because of the vibes and the atmosphere. But then again, West London's good. I like West London, Kensington area. You know what I mean? You know, Northwest London's good as well. Wembley's nice, good vibrant community there. Shepherd's Bush, I do like that area. East London, yeah, listen, stay away from East London. Listen, shout out to anybody that's from East London, but I could never live in East London. Shout out to the community, but yeah, I mean, it's a bit rough down there. You know what I'm saying? Not all of that area, but the areas that I've seen, it's a bit rough down there. You know what I'm saying? So I'll probably avoid East London, but everywhere else is decent. South London, you know what I mean? I don't know. My sister's from South London. She's from Lewisham. So Southeast London, should I say? South London. I don't really go down South London, you know. I was in Greenwich a couple of months ago, you know, and the O2. That's in South London, right? So I don't know. South London is all right. It's not as bad as I've seen, but then again, you know what I mean. I go down certain areas, and maybe that's a different situation. You know, the ones there. Um, what's big ups? What's your top three of favorite UK albums? UK. Oof. Oh my days, as pro, you put me on a spot here, man. You know what I'm saying to you, but I think for me, the Dave album, I think it was his second album. I think that was good. Was it called Sidekick? I think it was one of his albums. The second album that was for me one of the big albums. I think I know what else is there. Um, M Hunch's first album, I think was unbelievable. And DBE Home Alone, one, two, or three. Like, I'm a massive DBE fan. I think for me, DBE are the goats of YouTube. I like wave music. So if I'm gonna listen to music, I like to listen to wave one like DBE. You know, a lot of people are not fan of DBE, but I would say Home Alone one or two, either one. Yeah, that's it. Psychodrama, that's the one. Yeah. Yeah. Dave Small's underrated, bro. A lot of people don't mess with Dave Smalls. Listen, he's underrated, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Um, what's the worst football take you ever heard? Worst football take you've ever heard? I don't know, you know. It depends. I don't know. I don't know. You know what it is? Maybe it's because I've heard so many. My mind's gone blank, man. Worst football take I've ever heard? I'm gonna have to get back to you on that one. That's you put me on the spot here, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna have to think of that one. But there's been a lot, man. Too many. Too many. Um, how do you deal with the mental health? Listen, I take breaks. I go on holiday, see family, find a passion, find some hobbies. Like I would say, yeah, any of that. I would say find a hobby, man. You know what I mean, to kind of comfort you while you're down. Don't and yeah, like I would, yeah, 100%. I would just say find a hobby, go see friends, go outside as much as you can. Don't lock yourself in the house. A lot of people lock themselves in the house. Go to the fresh air, man. There's fresh air outside. It might be cold, yeah, but you'd rather go outside, go in the cold, go for a walk, come back. You feel a different person. I'm telling you now. Some days I'm down here, but I'll go for a walk, come back. I'm brand new. Like, I'm not saying I'm brand new, but I feel way, way better than I felt before. So yeah, I would say that. Make sure you keep liking the video, people. Um, he says here, do you agree Thierry Henry is the best player in EPL history? If not, who? Nah, listen, man. Boy, he's probably one of the best strikers in the Premier League ever. The best player. Would you want me to say non-Man United? Non-Man United. It will be Thierry Henry. Non-United. But for me, it's Paul Scholes, man. I think for me, he's the best player we've ever seen in the Premier League. I don't know who beats him, man. Paul Scholes is the best player I've ever seen. I've seen him live. I've seen him on TV. I've seen him everywhere, mate. This guy, unbelievable. Scores goals, dictates, just passing range, unbelievable. I would say Paul Scholes, but that's just me. I'm going to Kenya in December. Yeah, man, enjoy it, man. Enjoy the food, enjoy the lifestyle, enjoy everything, man. Enjoy everything. What player do you dislike the most? Who do I dislike the most? Trying to think. Dislike's a strong word, isn't it? I'm going to say Haaland because I don't like the fact that he's such a good goal scorer. So I'm going to say Haaland because he's just a machine. And I just don't like him. Um, I'm going to say, you know what, as well? There's something about Gabriel as well. Don't know what it is about Gabriel that I've got a bone to pick with him, man. I don't know what it is, because I don't know. It's just something about Gabriel, the way he moves on the football pitch and the way he's very, very cocky, Gabriel. I don't know what it is. I see sometimes on a football pitch, he's always trying to get under skins of referees. He's trying to be a bit, he's got a lot of dark cards in it. I'm going to say Gabriel as well. Don't know what it is about Gabriel, but I say Gabriel. Bruno Fernandes, yeah, he pisses me off as well. I can't lie, he pisses me off as well because I just find he's just sometimes petulant. So I'd say he pisses me off as well. Um, Cup final, who you starting? Didier Drogba, Rooney, or Henry? I can't lie to you. I'm starting Didier Drogba. If I'm saying a one-off game, who am I starting? I'm starting Didier Drogba. You know why? Because this guy was a man for cup finals. This guy was a man for cup finals. Rooney was unbelievable. Thierry Henry, again, unbelievable. I don't know what Thierry Henry's record is like, though, in finals, yeah? But I don't think it was great in terms of finals. But I'm going to say Didier Drogba. This is a big game player. This guy turned up in big moments. So I'm going to say Didier Drogba. Let me know in the comments who would you pick. It's Maris. Big up to my guy Halimi, man. This guy's my editor for TikTok. Big up to you, bro. He goes, Saeed, is Maris top 10 Premier League wingers? You know what? He should be. But is he top 10? I think he just about goes over the top 10. I think there's better. Yeah, I'm going to say there's better than Maris in there. I think Maris is unbelievable. I think he deserves to be in there, but not top 10. He could be in top 20. Definitely could be in top 20. Definitely could be in top 20. But I'll say not top 10, if that makes sense. Uh S Chambers says, "Sharp before scrum, love to meet sick guy, live near you." Yeah, man, definitely, man. We'll go Tim Hortons. What we'll do is we'll meet up and we'll go Tim Hortons, man. I like to go Tim Hortons. So if you're up for Tim Hortons, mate, shout me. Shout me on Instagram. We'll link up. Um, who's a better manager, Pep or Alex Ferguson? Listen, Alex Ferguson all day long. Pep Guardiola, you can never be Alex Ferguson. You can never make teams time after time, replicate, reproduce teams after teams. You can never do that. I'm not saying he didn't have a budget, etc., but to do it in the manner that he did, Sir Ferguson, there'll be never a manager like Sir Ferguson again. So I would say Sir Ferguson. You get me? Khalid Hussein says, if MCFC and CFC get relegated, what happens to the Big Six? Oh, that's a good question. That is a very good question. They would have to maybe get relegated. They might have to be demoted. It might have to be a new Big Six. But this is where yeah, well, this is where maybe Turkish gets away with it, and we all get away with it, should I say, is that it's called the Big Six. So technically, but they're not in the Premier League, are they? Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, uncomfortable conversations. Huey and Matisse. It ain't easy right now. It ain't easy. Don't go anywhere. Bye bye. You have to get demoted. You have to get demoted. Um, guys, keep getting your questions in. Love to everybody that is super chatting to get their questions out first. And yeah, if you are putting your questions in, get them in, man. We're gonna be going for at least half an hour more, if not a little bit longer. Um, Thoughts on Misfit boxing? I think it's good. I can't lie to you. I think it's a good idea. I think it's a good. Listen. I'm all for it. I think for me, boxing needs exposure, regardless of who the big hitters are, like Tyson Fury, etc. I think boxing. I think just in general, like the way it's promoted, the fact that we can have people fighting it out in a ring that's controlled is better to teach than people who are outside fighting each other in the streets and doing more harmful things. So it's for me, it's bringing the community together, and it's good for sport, man. Is it going to be something that lasts forever? Who knows? Who knows, man? Who knows? Saeed versus Arms. That's crazy. Any away ground in the Premier League that you went before? I've been to loads, man. I've been to Man City, Arsenal, Chelsea. But I think for me, the best away ground that I've been to in the last couple of years has been Norwich. I thought Norwich was a good ground. They got a good atmosphere, Norwich. Big up to. I don't know where they are in the league right now, but yeah, I would say Norwich. Are you interested in F1? Nah, not really. I used to be. I can't lie to you. I used to love F1 back in the day when Coulthard and Jenson Button and Michael Schumacher and Macarena. Macarena, I don't know who that is. The Brazilian guy, Alonso. Uh, there's one called Michael Schumacher's brother. What's he called? Because of the B. Yeah, but there's so many, man. There's so many. I used to watch back in the day, but now I just don't watch it anymore. Yo, big up my MUFC Realist TV. Big up to you, my guy, man. Make sure you follow his channel, people, man. Um, Saeed, I admire your work ethic as a fellow content creator. You are a grinder, but do you like to do what do you like to do when you're not working? Work life is important. Big up for 4 a.m. from Mickey in Thailand. Big up to Mickey, man. 4 a.m. in Thailand. Big up to you, man. I need to go see Thailand, so let me know how it's like over there. But um, what do I like to do? I like to go on holiday. So I like to go on holiday if I can. Um, but also I like to go badminton. I don't know if people like badminton, but I do like badminton. If anybody wants a game of badminton, let me know. Um, I play on my console. I watch cinema, watch Netflix. I like to go to the cinema. I like to go see family. Go out go out to restaurants. Yeah, that's what I really do. And yeah, just chill out. Really, like just I mean, I'm very very chilled. I'm not a very high maintenance guy. You know what I mean? If you were to chill with me, it wouldn't cost you a lot. You know what I'm saying to you? So yeah, I've already said this, but big up Mustafa, man. India. I'm gonna say India, bro. Are you good at badminton? I'm good, bro. I'm good at badminton. I can't lie. Anyone wants a game badminton? Let me know. Will you do live watch on for combat sports? You know what I could do, I could do. Like today, yeah, I met this guy, yeah, who's got a UFC MMA channel. He's called MMA Focus. Big up to him. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. And yeah, I was having a chat with him today. And he does MMA content. And I do want to get into MMA, even though I think it's not my cup of tea, but I do want to get into MMA. I do want to get into other sports as well. So if you're into MMA, let me know. Tiang Yang says Shaw, Alonso, or Zini. Who's better going forward? I'm gonna say Shaw. Zini, he's not a player that goes forward. Alonso, he's rubbish anyway, man. But I'm gonna say Shaw. He's the best out of a bunch, mate. You get me? Saeed, you are my favorite Big Six member. Big up to you, man. Big up to everybody watching the Big Six, man. Favorite all-time console game. Oh, I'm gonna say Bulls Academy. I'm gonna say Bulls Academy, or I'm gonna say Rayman. I'm gonna say one of them two. I used to love them back in the PS2. Yeah, Rayman or Bulls Academy. For those that know, they know. Tekken as well was good. To be fair, what do you? How do you feel about Wrexham fandom, especially the USA and their jerseys? What's Rex? Oh, Wrexham. Oh, no, no, no. Big up to Wrexham, man. Let them do their thing. You get me? Like, yeah, man. Listen, I don't know whether they'll get into Premier League ever, but big up to you. Big up to Wrexham, man. You know what I'm saying to you? I've actually, you know what? There was one day where I actually went to Wrexham, you know. I can't remember why I went there for, but I remember when I was a kid, I was a school trip. I went down to Wrexham. So yeah, man, big up to Wrexham. I've not been Anfield, you know. I've actually never been Anfield. It's hard to get an away ticket to Anfield. Yeah, big up Bank Talk. Yeah, man, I appreciate it. Today, not today, not today, not today. I've got to go out after this, so not today, but definitely, definitely another time. 100%, bro. I got you, my guy. I got you. Uh, keep getting your questions in. What's your favorite movie or franchise? My favorite ever movie has got to be Training Day or Inception. Training Day, Inception, and I think the Avengers, the last one. I think that was amazing as well. So I'd say them three. But Training Day, boy, that's one of the best movies I've ever seen. You should go in December when we play Liverpool. You might win this, bro. I'm actually fearing that game. I've got PTSD. I've got PTSD. Yeah, man. Send me your. I'll be there for bring it Northern. Yeah, definitely, definitely. If I come there, bro, I'll come visit you 100%. Um, big up to everybody. Saeed, what do you say give the biggest indication that United were falling? I would say the Glazers, in terms of the way they were moving in the transfer window, it was short term thing, especially under Ed Woodward. I look at, you know, the way Alex Ferguson after he left, I kind of had this feeling that it wouldn't be as great as it would be. You know, I knew there was an element of Man United not going to be as great as it was, but I didn't think it would be as this kind of the fall as it was right now. But yeah, you can see by the signings, you can see by the managers that we brought in as well, short term thinking. So everything was a short term. So I would probably say that. Do you normally? I don't really eat breakfast, bro. I can't lie to you. I don't really eat breakfast, bro. I don't really. I have lunch, and that's about it. Yeah, I don't really have breakfast, man. You know what it is? I don't know what it is, yeah, but I don't like brushing my teeth, yeah, and then having breakfast. It just kind of undoes the hard work, doesn't it? When you deep it, like imagine like having brushing your teeth, yeah, and then eating a bowl of cornflakes. Like it's just I don't know, man. I just like to just allow it in it. I wait till the afternoon and then I have something in the afternoon. At least then your teeth's brushed and then it's just calm, in it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Shout out to everybody who has breakfasts and that, but I don't know, man. I just don't really do it. Um what is your gamer tag and hold a beating? Yeah, listen, I go random, yeah. By the way, yeah, if you want to play me on FIFA, I will randomly go on Twitter and tell people, right, I'm gonna play FIFA. Who wants a game? And I'll play like about five, six of these. Um, so yeah, if you ever catch me online, just invite me. I might be playing FIFA, I might not be. So yeah, just shout me. That's my gaming tag right there. But the next career mode, hopefully, will be tomorrow, maybe around about 5, 6 o'clock, maybe somewhere around there. So yeah, make sure you tune in. Um, yeah, that's true. That is true as well. Yeah, that is true. But again, like I said to you, you know what I mean? I just rather just chill, relax, and then have my breakfast a little bit later. You know what I'm saying? 12-0 France. No way. No way is it France 12-0. What sort of game are they playing? Wow, they're playing group. Oh my God. Oh my God. France are winning. What? You said it was 11-0, yeah? Wow. This is what I'm saying about qualifying. And there's still 10 minutes to go. They got a red card. Oh my God. Bless them. Bless them, man. Wow. Kylian Mbappe scored 2 goals. This is not normal, bro. Why would this is what I'm saying about qualifiers, man. It is. That's why I don't that's why I'm hardly watching the qualifying. By the way, yeah, I will be watching Brazil versus Argentina on Wednesday. So if anybody want to watch the game with me, Brazil versus Argentina will be on Wednesday at 2, is it 12:30? Yeah. So if anybody want to watch this game with me, I'm gonna be watching this. I just thought, you know what? Let me just see what he's saying. Messi versus versus a couple of the stars. It's not the same Brazilian team, but let's see what it's like, man. It's always a good game anyway, man. So we'll see what he's saying. No, Vinny Jr. He's out for 2.5 months though. It's peak. Real Madrid got a big injury crisis. You know, it's peak for them, bro. Can't lie to you, but they'll probably deal with it. They got what's his name? Jude Bellingham that will have to rise up again. Yeah, no Casemiro though, no Anthony. Yeah, that's true. They're beating Gibraltar. I think it's Gibraltar. Yeah, Gibraltar. Like, would you get behind bringing Greenwood? Nah, not for me. I can't lie. Yeah, for me, it's about morals, isn't it? What he what he allegedly done, etc., etc. I don't know, man. I just think the voice notes, everything. I just don't think it would be good for United to bring back Mason Greenwood. I've said this before. It's more negative than positive to bring back Mason Greenwood. So that's just me in it. United are not going to get better by tenfold bringing Mason Greenwood back. Again, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. For me personally, I don't see the issue. I don't see the reason why we need to bring him back. I've said this before, but I do respect people who do want to bring him back. It's all about opinions, people. Uh, Saeed, what coloured hair women do you like? I don't know. I don't discriminate, bro. I don't discriminate, my guy. You know, none of us there, so it is what it is. Whatever brings anyone, it is what it is. Does YouTube shadow ban YouTubers who promote Palestine? You know what it is? Nurin has said something about that on his channel, but I'm not sure. You know, they probably be might do, but again, I'm not sure, bro. It's just it is what it is. I don't know. I genuinely don't know, but don't let it stop you from saying what you got to say, man. You know what I'm saying? Always free Palestine. You get me? Big up to everyone who's supporting the cause and whatnot. You get me? It's sad what we're seeing over there, but not only in Palestine, in Congo, in all parts of the world as well. There's a lot of struggle around the world, man. So keep your prayers and whatnot for the people, man. You get me? It's hard out there, man. The streets are waiting for EAFC stream tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. I'm praying tomorrow. Um, Thoughts on this Chelsea situation in City? Listen, we're gonna have to find out. I think for me, don't get me wrong. Listen, I'm bantering City fans, I'm bantering Chelsea fans. We had that little bit of moment yesterday, and don't get me wrong. Now it's the next of it's new day. No one's talking about it today. Have you noticed? Like nobody's talking about it as much today, and that's what happens. You know, news comes in and then it goes away, and then it comes in, and you know, that's how things are in life. But for me, there needs to be some repercussions. There needs to be something. Like we need to find out what happens. Man City have got great lawyers. Chelsea will probably have great lawyers, but we need to see some action. It needs to be the same energy. My thing is, yeah, have the same energy that you had for Everton for other teams as well. Have the same kind of level of harshness, the level of scrutiny. Like if you're gonna do something, now act on it. Now act on it. Sorry. So let's just see what happens. We ain't going anywhere, mate. Well, don't go anywhere. That's all I say to you. You know what I mean? Don't go anywhere. uh, we need to see Big Six football, man. Bro, we've got the video. The video's there. We did FIFA. We did so many challenges, football challenges, but obviously we want to try and bring you quality content, and that takes time, unfortunately. But listen, I'm gonna speak to Skullfuggery. I'm gonna get his ass in the game, man, because you know what? It's a joke, right? That video's not out yet. You know what I mean? But listen, it should be out soon. I think the chili challenge might be out soon, you know. Or sorry, the food challenge, man versus food. That might be out soon. So have a look out on the Big Six channel. But hopefully, man, you know, I mean, the videos get out there. You know, everyone's there. So um favorite ever away game. Um I'd probably say Chelsea a couple of years ago when we beat them 2-0. That was an amazing game. I don't know why, but we had the whole section in the back and it was just unbelievable. The atmosphere was unbelievable. Yeah, I'll probably say Chelsea away a couple of years ago. It was amazing. The fan base was crazy. What's your favorite horror movie? I'd probably say Get Out. Is that a horror movie? Get Out. Does that count as a horror movie? I thought that was good, you know. I think Scream has been good. I think what's that other one called? Sinister? Is it called Sinister? What's that horror movie called? Was it called Sinister? I think it's called Sinister. Have you guys watched Sinister? Very, very scary. Insidious as well is good, but Sinister is scary. If you guys haven't watched Sinister, boy, it is scary. Yeah, Insidious as well, but also Sinister's quite scary as well. Wrong Turn is good, but I'm not a fan of horror movies. I can't lie to you guys. I'm not really a fan of horror movies. Yeah, not my cup of tea, mate. Not my cup of tea. I tell you that. Not my cup of tea. So yeah, I would say, yeah, that's what I would say, people. Yeah, man. Listen, there's so many burger places, man. Burger Box, Burgerism, Burger Co. You know, there's so many, man. Manchester has definitely got the best burger spots in the UK. I'm saying it right now. So come check it out, people. If you're ever in Manchester, uh, watch Saeed watches a horror movie. Maybe. Uh, Saeed Celebrity Crush. You know what? It's gonna sound mad, yeah, but I'm gonna say Dua Lipa. I don't know about her, you know, but I think she's my celebrity crush. Dua Lipa. Is that a bad celebrity crush? You know, let me know what your celebrity crush is. But I'm gonna say Dua Lipa. I don't know what it is about her, you know, but I've always just fancied her for some reason. You get me? So I'm probably gonna say Dua Lipa. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me know. People say Maya Jama. Maya Jama is beautiful as well, but I'm gonna say Dua Lipa. You get me? But it's what it is. It's very, very left, yeah. But it's one of them. It's one of them. Um, don't like Taylor Swift. Yeah, big up, man. Big up. Zendaya's your one, yeah? Invite her on your channel. I think she's a Liverpool fan, to be fair. Um, I like how you say it ain't easy. It ain't easy. I need to get the merch out, man. Need to get the merch out. Saeed, would you prefer to win the league? Arsenal, Liverpool, or City? Arsenal. Simple, man. Liverpool rivalry, Man City rivalry. It is what it is. It is what it is. Uh, what is that? I don't know what that is. What do you think of the boxing? Bro, that's a sensational event. I can't wait, man. Listen, AJ's fighting, Deontay Wilder's fighting, my guy Lyndon Arthur's fighting. Who's that guy called? Oh man, that crazy American guy, man. Oh, he's fighting as well. He's a crazy guy. He's fighting as well. So yeah, there's loads of big fights. I'm probably gonna cover that game, but let me see if Man United are playing on that day there, because if they're playing on that day, then we'll definitely do it. 23rd of yeah, they are playing 12:30, so we can do that. That's gonna be a big night of boxing, guys. So we're gonna be that's it, Baby Miller. That's the one. That's the one. Baby Miller. Big up. Baby Miller, that's the one. So yeah, it's been good to see him. Usyk as well in February as well. Listen, Saudi Arabia's taking over boxing. It's taking over boxing. Guled Yusuf says, "Do you think Rashford should be in the English squad over Sterling? Be honest." Nah, he shouldn't. I'll be real with you right now. He shouldn't. He shouldn't. You know what I mean? Sterling's been better than this season. Sterling has been better than Rashford this season. But it's favourites, isn't it? That's all it is with Southgate, isn't it? Favourites FC. Say Twitter or TikTok. I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually use TikTok a lot. You know, I'm on TikTok more than any other app right now. You know, I don't know what it is about TikTok, but I just love watching videos on there. I like it. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting part of the TikTok generation. But yeah, TikTok, I would say. Um, Instagram, I use less. Twitter, I use when I need to. I only use Twitter when I need to use Twitter. But yeah, other than that, I don't really use Twitter. Like today, I wasn't on Twitter all day. You know what I mean? So I could go 6, 7 hours without checking Twitter. Like it's perfect for me. I don't really. It's not really bothered me in that kind of way. Say, will you watch Afcon? Of course, man. Of course. Uh, big up to Super Chat here. Big up to MK United. Big up my guy goes. Where were you when Brazil lost to Germany in 2014? You know what? Where was I? In my house having food in Ramadan. You know, listen, I was fasting, yeah, but bro, I could not believe it. That day was iftar time, yeah. For those that were fasting, it was iftar time for us in the UK. And I was having my chicken biryani and I seen goal after goal after goal. That's probably the biggest match I've watched, and it shocked me. Like genuinely shocked me how they got beat 7-1 in their own backyard. Honestly. If only Neymar was great. If only Neymar was there. If only. If only. Um I was in Paris since. Oh yeah, I've been Paris. I've been Paris to be fair. Keep getting your questions in, people. You should make more shorts on YouTube. We'll surprise how many my subscribers. Yeah, you know what? I've been thinking about that. I've been thinking about that. I think that's gonna be my one of my plans as well to do more shorts. Yeah, I'm gonna just do random content on shorts. You know what? That's a good idea. Good idea, my friend. Good idea. Shorts on YouTube. Let's get on it. Let's get on it. Big up to you, City fan. Do you smoke weed? Nah, nah, bro. Listen, shout out to everybody who smokes weed, but I don't smoke weed. Never have done, never will. So yeah, just my kind of thing. Foot asylum locked in. You know what, Sharp? Would you want to see me in foot asylum, guys? Foot asylum locked in. Do you reckon I'd join it? The only problem is, yeah, you wouldn't see content from me for 2 weeks, and I wouldn't know what football was going on for 2 whole weeks. But it would be worth it because the opportunities you would get after that would be amazing. Like the amount of opportunities you would get. You'd get more. But yeah, listen, locked in. Tell them to shout me. Foot asylum. Get on to me. If you want to see me on locked in next season, get on to me. You know what I'm saying? But the problem is though, I snore. So I don't know, I'd probably get kicked out early. They wouldn't like me, would they? You know what I'm saying? So they have to put me in a separate room. If they put me in a separate room and I can snore in that room, then I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I can do. I think for me, yeah, put me in there. Jill Scott is my mate. Oh, Jill Scott is your crush. Okay. Listen, fair play. Listen, it's what it is. You know what I mean? Everyone has their matches, and that's yours, mate. So fair play to you. Um, you'll be comedy. Yeah, listen, I'll be comedy, man. I'll just be like laughing. I'll just be laughing, mate. I'll just be laughing every day. Um, do you miss teaching? Yeah, I do miss teaching. I can't lie. I miss the people, man. I miss the people. Teaching is stressful though. A lot of people are not teaching anymore because of how stressful it is, man. Because you do a lot of hours and you don't get enough pay, and that's just a reality, man. So shout out to all the teachers out there that are suffering. Um, should we give it just? Yeah, listen. I think for me, listen, Huey's a good guy, man. Listen, make sure you support Huey, man, because I feel like for me, it's difficult, because a lot of people think that you have to be from Manchester to support Man City. Like his mum, was it his mum? Yeah, his mum's from she was born and raised in Sale, which is in Manchester. So he's got Manchester roots, and you know what? He's a good lad, man. He's a good lad. So make sure you support Huey. LB, obviously, big up to LB as well. But yeah, man, Huey's part of the Big Six, and he's doing well, man. He's doing well. Keep liking the video, people. Let's get up to 276, 267 likes. Let's get up to at least 300, guys. Big up to the community. Yeah, listen, big up to Gulali as well. I didn't know he was a teacher, to be fair, but big up to Gulali as well. But you know what it was, yeah? The reason why I kind of quit, yeah, is because I couldn't balance it both together with this and YouTube. And bro, like, there was so many shoots I missed out on, yeah. You know what hurt me the most? I remember I was invited to an Adidas shoot, and I remember couldn't go because I was in school, and I was like, "Oh, I love teaching, but imagine I went to the Adidas photo shoot. Like, imagine what working with a brand like Adidas." And I just said to myself, "You know what? I missed out on so many opportunities because it was basically conflicting with with my day job, so I couldn't make it possible." So yeah, man, life's short, man. If you want to do something, do it. You know what I mean? I'm not saying everybody quit their job to pursue their passion, but if you have a plan, like I remember when I left the job, yeah, I saved up a little money, but bro, I missed out on a lot of money. Like, you know what I mean? I am where I am today, and I earn a decent living. Don't get me wrong, but bro, like to risk it from where I was, it was a big, big risk. And my dad didn't like it. My mum didn't. My mum was, oh my days, man. She nearly had a heart attack, man. She was like, "Yo, what are you doing? This is a job. This is your dream job. This is a good job. You know, YouTuber. What you being a YouTuber for, man? Da, 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 da. It's not a job. Da, da, da." So she was like, "Yo, man, like, what are you doing? Like, this is a job that's I'm not saying stereotypical, but like what your mum and dad want you to do. They either want you to be a doctor, they want you to be a teacher, or they want you to be working in some sort of engineering. Like it's not the norm to be a YouTuber. Shout out to everybody who's become YouTubers now and full time, but it's never the norm to be a full time YouTuber. Like it's whatever people are doing in life, that's the normal job. But that's why I always say that you can't refer to anything as normal job anymore because if it makes income and it pays well and you can learn, you can have a good life from it, then why not, man? Why not? So, but now, you know what I mean? When you start paying for the shopping, when you start, you know what I mean, giving them a little bit of money and sort them out, then they start saying, okay, yeah, you know what, you can get what you want. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, it's different now, isn't it? When the shopping comes in and I start paying for certain things, they're like, yeah, yeah, cool now, yeah, yeah, do what you want to do now. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to the mumsy and that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's a fan creator oversaturated. Um, I'm not gonna lie to you, it is, especially now, more than ever now. Everybody's got a fan channel or TV or a channel. Everybody's got a channel, but not everybody will make it. But everybody's got a channel now. But then again, it's one of them. Like it's gonna be competitive everywhere, isn't it? But I know who I am. I know what I am, and I know what I can bring. So I don't. That's why I never see anything as competition. But I feel like in this kind of game, it is easy to just do content. Like football content is just reacting to what the football's saying. If you've got a good enough personality or good enough footballing knowledge or whatever you want to call it, and people like to you, then people will stick around. You know what I'm saying to you? So, like 500 people are here for a Q&A, so it's all about you. How can you keep the engagement? If you're boring, then you're not going to last long. I'll be brutally honest with you. But if you've got a bit of personality and you construct yourself well, and you can, you can hold an audience, then fair enough. Then that's the way forward. Um, so yeah, man, but never stop believing though. Just because it's oversaturated, don't start believing. So yeah, it is what it is. Thoughts on I Show Speed? For me, he's the most overhated YouTuber there is, man. I don't understand why people hate I Show Speed. I don't get it, I think the hate is forced. Like this guy's just living his life, speaking to footballers, doing things that he never thought he would do. And it's just like, let him be. I don't, is he annoying? Probably, yeah. I find him annoying, but you know what? I don't hate on him. And a lot of people are just like, why is he there? Why is he at the Ballon d'Or event? Bro, he's there because he had more live viewers than the Ballon d'Or event itself. He had nearly 500k people watching. Like, that is insane. So that's just the way he is. So fair play. Biggest phobia for me is vegetable stuff like the whole locked in syndrome terrifies the crap out of me. Oh, okay, okay. Um, I'm gonna say my biggest phobia, I'd say A, it's heights, and B, I'm gonna say anything that's steep, anything that's steep. So heights, but anything that's a bit steep as well. I get very, very petrified with steep. When it's steep, I get petrified. I think getting locked into a dark room in a confined space as well, that would kind of is a phobia as well. Rats, I hate rats. If you put rats next to me, I get scared. So rats, big phobia of rats. What else is there? That's probably I say, rats as well. I can't stand rats. Yo, big up James Bond, man. I appreciate the donation, my guy. I didn't know you were a blue. But big up to you. View from a blue. We love you, fellow warriors. We are the loyal fans. Humble in victory, but not on YouTube. Big up to you, my guy, man. James Bond, you are a legend. The real James Bond. You know what I'm saying? Not the fake James Bond as well. Snakes, yeah. But you know what? I think for me, I would test myself though to be around certain things. So I would try and test myself. So let's see. 14 nil. Wow. Did it end up 14 nil? Jeez, that is crazy. 14 nil. Lord of mercy. But listen, Gibraltar don't play football again. It's not easy. It ain't easy. Um, Found your channel from LB. Yeah, man. Big up, man. Love to LB as well. Make sure you follow his channel. When will we see the shameless Saeed but missed those outrageous analysis outbursts? JK, big up Saeed. You know what? It's difficult for me to be shameless. I want the manager out. I don't want the manager at the football club. If I'm being honest with you, that's my own opinion. But you can find me shameless when we get a new manager. I think that's when I can be shameless again. I think so. I will be happy. Don't get me wrong. I won't be not happy. Like people think I'm gonna be miserable forever. Like I don't do that. I don't. I'm not. I'm never miserable forever. Like I will be happy about my team. I will have my opinion. I think opinions can change over time, but right now, as it stands, the manager for me isn't good enough. So let's see what this new Jim Radcliffe era becomes. Let's see what he can do. Big up to he says you follow a specific routine to be up to date. What do you mean? Do you mean just in general my routine? So what I do is I wake up around about 10 a.m. most days, 10 a.m. I think that's a bit too late, but if you're a self-employed person, 10 a.m. is not too bad. Um, I'll brush my teeth, do whatever I need to do. Um, Probably read some Quran in the morning. Um, I'll probably read some Quran in the morning. What else will I do? Then I'll go do a bit of content. Then I'll go to the gym. Then I'll come home, do a bit of content. Then I'll go for my walk. Then I'll go some shopping. Then I will chill for the evening, probably watch Netflix. And that will just change from day to day. It's 10 a.m. late. 10 a.m.'s not late, man. It's 10 a.m. too late to wake up. What is a reasonable time to wake up? 10 a.m. is not late. Bro, why do I have to be up at 8 a.m. though? It's hard, man. Waking up in the morning is hard. How do people do it? I used to do it a lot, but I've not been up since I used to be up 6 a.m. Monday to Friday every day. 6 a.m. It was tough. But 10 a.m. is that too late? 10 a.m. is lunch for me. Nah, come on, man. That's not lunch. Come on, man. I wake up at 11, midday, people say. 9 a.m. I wake up 7, 8:30. 10 a.m. is late. 10 a.m. is at 8 p.m. I have been to Turf Moor. Zahave, I have been to Turf Moor. I wake up 11 a.m. during the weekdays, 12 p.m. during the weekend. There you go. There you go. There you go. You know what it is? You know what I should do? Maybe I should just do a video of me waking up at 5 a.m. every day for a week. Let me see how I survive. Should I do that? I'll wake up at 5 a.m. every day and see how I do. I'm gonna do maybe a video on that, documentary. I don't know if I could survive, yeah. Wake up at 5 a.m. every day and just see how it is. What time do you wake up? Is Yusuf? I'm chronologically tired in the morning, but up every 7 a.m. Boy, that's tough, man. What's your favorite color? I would say red or yellow, but more so red. The thing is, though, I go bed, yeah. When do people go bed then? Because I go bed 1 a.m. Is 1 a.m. bad to go bed? 1 a.m. bad. I don't think 1 a.m. is bad because then that means by the time I wake up at 10, that means I've got 9 hours sleep. So it's not too bad. 1 a.m. I go bed, roughly 1 a.m. Sometimes I might be cheeky and go bed around about 2 a.m. But 2 a.m. 9, 10, 10 p.m. Wake up every day 4:30. Listen, let me know what's your secret to doing that, man. As an accountant, I wake up 3, 4 a.m. Wow. Listen, Anthony, you have my respect, my friend. You graft. You deserve everything in life, mate. What? Everyone clap for Anthony. Top man. Top man. Top man. Super chat from someone here. Maurice says, Morning Saeed, enjoy your content and unbiased views. Big up to you, Maurice. May not agree with you, but you're back, your own opinions and values. Glory, God, my United brother from Australia. Big up from the Australia. Whereabouts in Australia? Big up to you, but love from Australia. Um, yeah, man, big up Anthony. Not the other Anthony, the real Anthony. You know what I mean? The one that actually grafts for his club. You get me? Big up to him. Saying I'm a United fan because I'm a man cousin. I'm from Chicago. Imagine they were Blues, bro. That's what I'm saying. We could have been in the same situation. It's a gym of form meditation for you. Yeah, 100%. You go in there, you come out, the endorphins that you release, it's good, man. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, I like to go for walks as well. Go for walks, guys. It helps out a lot. Put a podcast in. I like to listen to which podcast do I listen to? I listen to this guy on Spotify. He's called he's called Rob Dial. It's called a Mindset Reset. I watch all of his podcasts and he's unbelievable. Let me know what podcast you listen to, man. What else is there? Big up to everybody got 300 likes. If we get to 400 likes, that would be amazing. How much do you make in all of YouTube? Guys, I can't disclose that, man, because then you're gonna get haters coming at me saying, "Oh, look at him profiting over Man United." So no, I would never disclose that. But I make enough to live, to feed myself, to look after the family, help them out as well, and enough to live, man. Because I think for me, you can't be greedy in life. Like, you can't, because there's people out there that are suffering that have nothing. So I make enough to live, to do well, I do well. I do well. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say. Yeah, big up, man. Big up, Yusuf. Big up, Yusuf. We're gonna wrap up anyway in about 5 minutes. So 5 more minutes, I'm gonna wrap up, people. Man said cashing in, bro. Listen, you gotta work hard, man. To cash in, you gotta work hard. You know what I'm saying, bro? So I don't know, man. You gotta still work hard, As much as I do make good money, you still gotta work hard, bro. You get the money don't come by any means. You're from Melbourne. Big up, man. Big up. My likes absolutely dying on me, so you get me. By the time this dies, it'll probably go. When they come into Chicago, man, try some real pizza. Listen, Joe's Pizza was nice as well, but Chicago soon, man, soon. America tour is coming. We're gonna visit the whole America, hopefully. You know who I like? You know who I like watching? Simon Wilson. Big up to Simon Wilson if you are watching. But you know what? Top YouTuber. If anybody watches Simon Wilson, he's actually doing a tour of America. Has he been to Chicago? I don't think he's been to Chicago, but he's been to New Orleans. He's gone to LA. He's gone to Las Vegas. He's went to where has he gone to? But he's gone to a lot of states in America. Saeed, make a Saeed's Reacts channel. Ooh, maybe that's a good shout. That's a good shout. Staffy TV, yeah. Listen, Staffy TV, big up to you, my guy. Big up to you. Make sure you're following people, man. Staffy TV, get him to 2K subscribers. When are you getting married? Listen, I said I want to get married by next year. If you don't see me married next year, I've took a big L. I said I wanted to get married when I'm 30. I'm 30 now. It's the time. So, guys, believe in me. You get me? We will be there. You get me? We will be there. So, yeah, man. By the way, Turkey beat Germany. Wow. Turkey beat Germany. Would you ever do a daily life? I did a daily life last time. People remember the daily life. Let me show you a video. Remember, I did one a couple of years ago. I did it last year for the Big Six. I'll show you now. If you haven't watched it, check it out. It's here. Remember, I did it here, day in the life. Here. I did it was it a couple of years ago? Was it 2 years ago or a year ago? A bit. Big Steve was there. Then we're doing like Platinums and that. So yeah, I might do another one. I might do another one. Maybe I might do one in the international break. Who knows? Maybe I might just do one. Maybe might just do one. Who knows? Who knows? So yeah. Listen, big up, man. Yeah, man. I thought you were already married. No, no, I'm not married, man. I'm planning to get married though. I'm planning to get married. You remember the IKEA vlog as well? Remember I did an IKEA vlog? I did an IKEA vlog here. Look, who remembers these videos? I used to do them a lot, man. I don't know why I stopped it, man. It's just it was one of them where I just did. I did loads of. Like, I did a familiar. Big up to my brother. Look at me there, tired, tired there. Remember I did a fight camp video as well. Hard work pays off. Remember I was training for expressions. And I was doing some vlogs on there. So yeah, and there was one I did a food haul video. So I used to do them. If you watch them, I used to do them a lot. I did this one here. I tried to steal Steve's Premier League trophy. That was a funny one as well. So yeah, man. I used to do them, but I don't know. It's you know what it is. It's time, innit? It's time, man. Time is so hard. So yeah. Well, couple of more questions. I'm gonna wrap up, people. It's been a good one, man. It's been a 1 hour and a half. Wow, man. It's been a good show. This, can't lie to you guys. It flew by. Who would have thought? I'll be talking for an hour and a half. Saeed, my East African brother from Hungary. Big up, man. Do you side with Ten Hag or Ronaldo last year? Still Ten Hag. I think at that time I was. I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna change my words. I thought what Ronaldo did was bad. To speak on the manager, to speak against the manager in an interview is bad. I'm sorry. Regardless of what happens, I think that was bad. So I would say no. I was still with Ten Hag, but Ronaldo, what he said though is true about the Glazers. I don't. I think that he was spot on there. I think he was spot on over there in terms of the Glazers and everything like that. So yeah, that's what it was. When did Turkish contact you about joining Big Six? How did the conversation go? Did he contact me about that? Let me see. Because I need to check my WhatsApp group. Was it on WhatsApp that he messaged me about it? Let me see if it was WhatsApp. I'm gonna go all the way up. Let me see. First conversation. I want to go back all the way up. Wow. 2020. Oh yeah. I don't know. It wasn't from there. No. No. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was on Instagram. Maybe it was on Instagram. Maybe the chat we had on Instagram. Don't know. Favorite United moment? Poor ever? It's got to be that Premier League. But then again, it's a 2008 Moscow. I think is my best ever moment. We won a Champions League on penalties. Viva John Terry! Viva John Terry! All right, listen. When he slipped, best day ever. Best day ever. Um, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I can't lie to you. It's one of them where I've been on other channels so many times, in it, and it's one of them where I just want to focus on growing this channel. Doesn't mean I won't do content for other people, but I'm kind of like to you. I'd rather just build my own content for now and build this to get to 100k and so forth and so forth. So I would say you're gonna not gonna see me doing other content for other people unless I've got time for that. You get me? If you could meet any footballer, who would it be? I think for me it would be Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I think if I was to meet one footballer, it would be Zlatan because he's got so many stories. He's just a crazy man. I probably think it was Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He's had a brilliant, brilliant career as well. Zlatan. I also would want to talk to Pogba as well and kind of ask him, "Have you fulfilled your career? Have you fulfilled? You know?" Oh my God, Norway, Norway guys are not going to the Euros. Wow, Norway only hope of qualifying for Euro 2024 and now over. Oh my God. Imagine Haaland. Imagine Haaland, yeah, and Odegaard don't go to any World Cups or Euros ever. That's bad, guys. That's so bad. It's so bad. I used to play, you know what? I used to play goalkeeper when I started off, yeah. So I started off as a goalkeeper, then I was a striker, and then I was a midfielder, number 6 in college. So I was started off as a keeper. There's actually a video of me. I think there's a video somewhere or a picture of me when I was younger, but I don't know where it is. I don't know where I would have to find it. But yeah, there is a video of me when I was back in the day as a kid as a goalkeeper. Yeah, sorry, Sophia. It's not looking good for you, Sophia. It's not looking good for you at all. It's not looking good for you, unfortunately. I see Saeed Onana. Yeah, yeah. But listen, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. It's been a very, very good show. Been a very, very good show, guys. Honestly, amazing, amazing community we have on Saeed TV. I appreciate all the donations, everyone who sent the super chats today. James Bond, Maurice, Emmanuel, MK United, Tiang Yang. Who else has put out super chat? NFC Aaron. Every single person has put out super chats. Big up to the community. Tomorrow, we should have some shows tomorrow. Sunday, Unfiltered Podcast, 9 p.m. We hopefully will have. Oh my God, the paint is on me. I'll have to get that off. Um, we also should have FIFA tomorrow as well. So hopefully FIFA, I don't know what time, but just have your notifications on. I'll let you know tomorrow what I'm doing. But yeah, 2 bits of content out tomorrow, and then we go again on Monday for the rest of the content. And hopefully Premier League will be back next Sunday. So yeah, it's been a good one. Big up to everybody's here. Hopefully you have a good rest of your Saturday. If it is Sunday for you, enjoy your Sunday. And yeah, big up to the community. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Take care. Bye.